Hello guys, welcome to another Napoleon Total War historical battle, as I'm here at the Battle of Friedland. The one DLC historical battle that you can get on Steam. I got it. So, I believe this is number 7 of 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this will be number 7 on the historical battles. As you guys can see, Old Guard, Young Guard, Fusilier, Fusilier, Fusilier. So not too much line. 2 good cav units. Napoleon himself over here. There he's up there. And then some 6-pounder horse artillery and 12-pounder foot artillery. So at the beginning of this battle, the AI France is basically charges up and brings the Russians down from the hill. This combat ain't gonna start for a little bit, so I'll fast forward it. So the first beginning area of the battle is a bit boring-ish. The detail on the church. See these musketeers sitting up here? They're going to be making any movement here for a while. But I have to be very wary of these random cannonballs, as that one got really close to my 12-pounder foot artillery. That's the one thing I'm going to have to watch for during this historical battle. But here goes the Russian forces to attack the little amount of French forces that there are. But these French forces are going to do some damage on the Russian musketeers, just based of all the armies here, or basically the whole entire army. A lot of cannonball holes already in the ground. These Jusseurs should be entering range now. These Fusiliers are going to start firing. There we go, first volley. Here's a Cheval. As these musketeers are going to get down pretty low before they even reach any other line. This area over here is just going to still get pretty much slaughtered. France is going to fall. This area, of course, is just going to get obliterated by all the Russian forces that currently stand. And the last army, or last area of the Russian army, comes up to this flank. See, I already have my line set up, at least prepared to move at any time. And I bring my artillery up on this hill, so I think this is actually a good artillery position. It's actually the perfect artillery position. They can fire down anywhere they want. As you can see, AI being dumb as it is, charges in at a basic walk. These musketeers, they get hit with a good amount of musket fire as they charged in. So here comes whatever remains of my allied cuirassiers. They make a valor attempt to at least dwindle the numbers of the Russian force. They ain't gonna do much. And you can see this flank has already fallen, basically. Not too much damage done to the bit of army that's there. This Russian piece fell back. That unit routed, so that's 1 unit down of Russians. And this unit here is just gonna get completely obliterated. Well, it's not gonna get obliterated, but it's surrounded at this point by cav. And it's gonna route here in a minute, so the numbers start dropping a bit more quickly. And since I start noticing, I'm going to end up moving up my army to face all of these units, but that's not for a little bit longer, unless right now. I don't know when I start moving up my army, I just know it's not going to be too long from now. That musketeer unit routed. So this bit of Russian force is already gone, it's 2 units down. As that unit of Chasseurs routes. This is some lifeguard. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that. See, now I start moving my army over, eventually at a running pace. So my artillery is gonna start firing, but unfortunately, my 12-pounders are gonna walk right into the middle of the artillery fire. They aren't gonna take any They are gonna take a few losses. Actually, no, maybe they aren't gonna take any. I just remember them losing a couple people. I just don't know how. Another musketeer unit is routed. And here comes in the massive Russian cav. Some more musketeer units. The grenadier unit just come in. Then the general staff charges in, just a last minute thing. I move my cav back. I have a lot of Russian force to go up against, but I have the old guard and the young guard for them to go against. So now I'm going to have my artillery start focusing fire on the enemy. This might be where I take a few losses here, I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to do some damage to the enemy units before they even reach the area. Oh, yep, there's one of the losses right there. Oh, nope, he got right back up. I don't know. I don't know. So I have to stretch my line out even further. They're just going to get bottlenecked in here. My units are already ready to fire. There we go. This is the main combat at this point. This musketeer unit is not going to last long against all the force that I currently have standing. Young Guard, Fusilier Blind, it's just not going to last. Unfortunately, my Dragoons kind of passed in front of my Young Guard. Haven't took a loss yet, though. Another musketeer, and here comes in a huge cav rush. I am going to get them into square, and there goes my allied general. No, they actually rout before I even have to make them into a square. That's fortunate. I don't think I was paying attention at that time. So I start moving my cav up the hill, because I know that there's cav on the other side. This massive amount of Russian force is making its way through. This Fusilier Blind, that's a musketeer unit. This musketeer unit is just gonna get slaughtered as it starts trying to advance, and there it goes. I think there's a unit, yep, the lifeguards. The lifeguards are still up here. It's the only unit left. Is I have to charge in my cav just to keep my artillery from getting hit. I have to form a square with these guys, and I reform my line. This huge, massive cav. For the most part, my men are going to do good against these lifeguard hussars. These grenadiers getting shot up by like 3 units, even from the square. This lifeguard hussar finally about to rout. There it goes. It's due to all the cav units. I am going to have to form another square. And spamming the button there kind of forces my hand. The lifeguard unit kind of gets a bit of a flanking position on my Fusilier line over here. So I have to fall back. Take 1 or 2 losses on the way. So there goes last few cav units. Then the count gets absolutely slaughtered. So I'm reforming the line once again to accommodate for the new units that have came into the battle. As I have to move my artillery, and I just send that cab in to keep my artillery from dying at this point. That grenadier unit route is being completely flanked. It's this old guard against life guard over here. It's getting flanked by this grenadier. See how quickly the flank is just dropping. And they are kind of in a bit of a dip of the hill, but they're still going to get hit. Just due to that Fusilier line. Look at them just drop. This life guard just ain't gonna last much longer. And there it goes. Bye bye, life guard. Now I'm reforming the line once again. My artillery takes its time. 12 pounders, of course. This Fusilier line getting hit a bit. But they're just gonna obliterate what remains of this grenadier unit as soon as they start firing. That Fusilier line just relinquishes a very, very powerful volley. I have to form square to these dragoons. As my artillery was about to get flanked once again, I charge my cuirassiers in and take out those grenadiers. And my cuirassiers are getting fired at by these musketeers, but I retreat them in time. They still basically have almost all my army at this point. Dwindled in numbers, but all of my units are still here. This grenadier unit right here is just gonna get cut up, and it's just gonna rout here in a second. There it goes. So as Young Guard fended off those dragoons. As you can see, I got my artillery about ready to set back up again. But at this point, all that remains is 2 foot unit, well not 2 foot, but musketeer and another musketeer. That's all that remains of the Russians. They're about to, yeah, there they go. These Young Guards is going to get reformed in time to fire 1 volley into the side. But nope, I move them first. My cannons have started firing again. But all that remains of the enemy is its artillery. But yeah, this is the main combat area in this historical battle. Alright, here. Fast forward just a bit until all this unit decides to go bye-bye. I'm gonna end up putting these guys in canister. Oh, there's a couple cannonballs.
A glorious victory, sir.
And then they all are out. That is the end of this battle, you guys. So I guess it won't. I was gonna say I almost didn't want to give you the stat screen, but I'll see you guys in the next battle. Peace.